to the Tarot Temple here at Spirit Vibes. Once again for your work, money, and romantic guidance. I hope everyone is doing well. Before we get into this golden status forecast, okay, because you on gold level this week, okay, yay, yay. My Pisces is coming back, okay. Which means you like on the mid level, 2 levels above from being a premier, okay. But anyway, I want to thank all of my subscribers, new and old, for being a peep, a real truth seeker here at the Tarot Temple. I am very humble and grateful for you being a part of the family. Okay, so let me just go ahead and reiterate. Please support. It does help the platform. Support. Like, comment, share. It also adds to your merits. Again, if you want to know what a full forecast look like, always check out the premieres first, okay, because it shows you everything. And then when you look at other vids, which you should be viewing 3 if you've gotten your natal birth chart, you should know your sun, moon, and rising. Everyone should, okay. You will naturally know how the forecast statuses run, okay. Yeah. And yeah, I really need you to support, because I view these videos too. So what you don't get, I don't either. Depending on what house I'm in, I need it. External, internal energies, please, source, or our beautiful survivors this week's work, money, and possible romance. Externally, you're dealing with the Pentacles of Coins of Saturn, the father of heaven. Internally, we're dealing with the Wands or Staffs of Saturn. Oh my God, so you got double Saturn. You got 6 here, 12. Good and hard. I think you see the beauty, the external and the internal. Trying to make something. It's beautiful and hard. That's what I'm getting. Whatever's going on with work, money, and romance is beautiful, but it's hard. It's destiny, okay? We're dealing. It's time. Okay, it's slow. Whatever you're trying to make that you're excited about, Saturn is controlling it. It's going to be slow, very precise. You may be dealing with obstructions this week. Oh, and just so you all know, that even though it didn't show up here, Saturn's work. Okay, Mercury's in retrograde. We're in the pre-shadow period. It goes full force on the 15th, I believe. I'm trying to think the exact date, but it is this month. I do know on the 5th we have the solar. Lunar. We had the solar eclipse on April 30th. So you will see 9 times out of 10 when it is solar, it's masculine. So you may see some masculines that are partially bleaked out of your life. It could be they may be gone temporarily. You may not see them as much, but somehow they kind of bleaked out of your life partially. You won't see them as much, or you may see them differently. Somehow it's a block. Even if you're in the building together, say things, you probably won't see them. You're there, but you won't see them. Well, on the 15th, we have the lunar, which is feminine, okay? We're going to be dealing with women. So that means a feminine will be permanently gone. They will leave your life permanently. All right? Now, what that may be, I don't know why I had to mention that to you now, because I haven't for the other zodiacs, but you're being kind of stagnated or hung maybe because of this. Because you're trying to make plans, you're trying to do stuff, maybe you're going to be hung because this person is not around, or because things have changed, or because of the time, maybe the time that it happened. Maybe you need to talk to staff this week about what's going on, or about what you're doing. Maybe Steph will be speaking with you this week about your job, what they like, what they don't like. Like I said, it's good, but it's hard. Pisces. This is dealing with perfection, your attitude, how you handle it, how you accept things, how you move on things, body language here, how to go forward, because I feel like for some of you, you may be second guessing if you even have the energy for this. Because whatever this is tedious, this is hard, this is difficult, but it's also mandatory in a sense. It may be your job is mandating something, or the school, or it could be you, because maybe just your circumstances. It's whatever it is. It's something that you have to do to get. Because we are dealing with the rewarder. And Saturn don't give you nothing if you ain't put in nothing. Okay? Saturn also deals with karma as well. Karma in the sense of your destiny and your fate. Where you going. Okay? This seems more like a message than what's going to happen for you. Let's see what your mood will be this week. What kind of mood are we working on? Working with this week, the dark moon, okay? I can tell, Saturn. Okay, with all of that, it makes sense. Spend time in contemplation and meditation, Saturn, in order to seek greater understanding of yourself and those around you. I believe this is coming through your work in some kind of way. This is in relationships to your work. Because there's some things you need to understand. Remember I said something about staff? The external, you may be dealing with the plans, reports. You know what I'm saying? Saturn also has a lot to do with money, making money. But what you have to do and put in to get that money, to get that prosperity. Saturn is all about the progress. But what you need to understand about Saturn is perfection and progress and purpose. Perfection, progress, and purpose. That's what's going on this week, okay? So you will be in contemplation, because Saturn will have you thinking. Because there's some things that got to get done, and it's something about you internalizing whether or not you have the strength, the energy, just you talking to Steph talking to you, something about power here. And we are dealing with management, okay? People in charge. Maybe this is about who you can talk to regarding your plans, your career plans and where you're trying to go. Or maybe about the work that you do. Because I'm hearing stand, take a stand, maybe you need a stand. All over energy, page of wands, okay? Page of wands. It's all based on justice this week, okay? This is the Deviant Moon Tarot, so we're dealing with taboos here. What can you expect? It's the 10 of Cups this week, awesome. And that is stemming from the 2 of Wands, or the rake, the plow, and your outcome is the 3 of Stalks. The 3 stalks. Ugh, look who's underneath all of this. Is this you or them? The Creeper Reaper. The Creeper Reaper. Somebody's sneaking around. Somebody's emotional about you, she says. And I'm also hearing tales. They tell. Your every move, whatever you do, they tell. I think they try to tell it like you doing something. They probably exaggerate. They be telling those are just complete lies. Some long ass tales. Making up stories and shit. I feel like this is somebody else, but it could be you or somebody to share your sign. Somebody this week may be trying to be slick. They may That's funny too, because we dealing with the deviant moon tarot, deal with taboo. Somebody may be passing gas around you and playing it off like it's you, you know, or leaving it there. You know how people do it and just walk off and try to. And years they're gonna be just leaving like, what the hell? What, did he just pass gas? Okay. Underlining energy, and it's also too somebody creeping around making sure that you back on the clock on time. Yep. Look, she can't make that up. Yep. Somebody's definitely got their eye on you. I just picked this up by mistake, the first card of the deck when I flip it over. This is the underlining energy. This is the top of the energy. Creep, creep. Yep. They watching you, keeping an eye on you. Okay. Based on justice. I don't know who's making this decision, but we are in Saturnine Saturn energy. Okay, I made mistakes too. Okay. In Saturn energy, okay. Didn't we say we was dealing with karma? Double karma. We're dealing with karma here. This decision may mark your destiny. Because when I look at Saturn, and I'm looking at justice, we're definitely dealing with professionalism here. Procedures, policies, agreements. Okay. Procedures, policies, agreements. Okay, I'll do that too. Source said PAP. Procedures, agreements, and policies. PAP. Write that down. PAP. I don't know what it means yet. PAP. To me, it's like these prefix of paper, PAP, maybe PAP, PAP. I don't know. Okay? Your energy is stemming from this plower. This is somebody who's being diligent, you know, digging. I don't know if you're digging to uncover information or digging so you can sow the seed necessary to grow whatever it is that you're trying to grow. Okay? This is about growth. So this is dealing with, say, your job. You've been putting in a particular position. Okay? You've been putting in a particular position, and now you're ready to leave that position because you're ready for something else. You look bored. It's like the same old, same old. You want to try something new. You want to sow seeds elsewhere. This could be at that place in a different position or a different place. Or maybe you want to sow seeds elsewhere in your life. Like you want to do you, because we're dealing with Saturn. And Saturn, it's about, again, your destiny, your purpose, your place in the world. I feel like this is going on in your head while you're working. Like, I want to do something else. I want to sow seeds somewhere else. I'm not sure if this is what I'm supposed to be doing. It's like you're trying to make that decision based on your experience, based on the growth. Because I feel like you're getting something out of it, but it's not you. And then here you is again, overall energy as the Page of Wands, taking steps, you know, and high steps. Higher steps, bigger steps. Because you want to do something else. You want to go somewhere else. Because the Page of Wands is about making plans to go do something. And some of you this week may feel like you're on thin ice. We are dealing with Saturn here, like you're skating on thin ice based on some decision you made or they made. Because again, we're dealing with policies and procedures and stuff. And this could be stemming from somebody who's trying to sow a bad seed in people's brain. You know, somebody's judging that. Looking at, but at least they look at both sides. Okay? Somebody's judging that. You know. I still feel like it's something tabooish about it. The devil is here with that Two of Pentacles. Let's get a reason. Dear Source 2. Okay. I'll take that. Oh. Let's see what this is. The reason for this decision. Dang. Did you see that? And it went on Saturn. It's the King of Pentacles. Now, it's about making money. Having to get grimy. And I know in the last reading, Leo may be in your chart, grind was one of the underlining words. Getting grimy. Here is King of Pentacles, so you may want to watch that as a cross-reference. And some of you may want to get involved in film or something about some recording. Some of you are thinking about paying a coach to be coached, or financial advice here is the reason why you in this plowing, because you was given some financial advice from the King of Pentacles, probably telling you how to invest, where to put your money. When I told you it's about sowing seed, you was given some financial advice. Some of you may be, this financial advice, hopefully it's above board. We are dealing with Saturn and justice here. I don't know why this concerns me, but I'm seeing something here, because that may be where this creeping is coming in, dealing with those online money schemes. Some type of online money schemes is coming out of this for some reason. It's taboo. Some type of online money schemes is coming out of this energy. Okay, that's just a side note. But it's definitely about sowing seed. You've been coached on what to do. Now, this may be in a spiritual sense or in a material sense. Because even when you're building a business, sometimes you always have to sow seed first. You have to give before you get. Didn't I tell you that in the beginning? That's Saturn teaching you this. You have to give. I really learned that principle years ago when I first began selling cosmetics. So some of you are going to definitely be making an appointment because you feel like you're on thin ice. You got to do something. Something here financially. You're on thin ice. And you got to make a decision. Okay? And maybe this represents you just kind of being like you're trying to play your hand and be slick about it, go around it, like you're trying to go around it, you know, and trying to play your hand twice, or you're trying to do this and this at the same time. Here's something about you showing your teeth. That's somebody I think who think they're smart. Underlining energy. Think they real clever, huh? What can you expect this week? You can expect the family card, the happy community card. This could be where you work. This could be your family. This could be something you're trying to enter into. You know what I'm saying? This could be what you're hoping for, your dreams. But you feel good all over. You see what I'm saying? You feel like a promise is being fulfilled. We have Saturn here who deals with fulfilling promises. Okay? You trying to make good this week. You trying to make do. That's why you showing up at this community. That's why you're going to go on and go to work. You're trying to make do. You're trying to, it's like, I feel like in this right here, you may be like using your work income to fund your personal endeavors. It's kind of, because I feel like it's like, I'm doing this because I have to. And I feel like you're happy where you are, but it's not still not necessarily where you want to be. Why, I don't know. Could it be that you like your company, but you don't like what you're doing? You know, because the Ten of Cups is beautiful. But I know it's always an element of it's not quite where I want. I like it, but it's not quite where I want to be type of energy. And maybe you will once you get an understanding of something, because that's what you're being called to do this week, to contemplate and meditate on seeking a greater understanding of those around you. Okay? And it's all going to be based on this decision. I don't know who's making it. You, your employer, somebody in this community, your spouse, because this is the family card. Is this in the family? Maybe you're sowing a seed for the family. You're tilling and plowing for the family. Whatever it is, this vision that you may have. It's a lot of energy here. What is going on? This devil and all of this kind of stuff. And trying to figure out where to start. Or if you should do this. Taboo. But I really feel like somebody is contemplating speaking to a coach, a financial advisor, or somebody in the film industry, or whether you're doing it online, or investing. This is about investing. Investing in something. Somebody told you to do this. You may know this person. It could be a family member, auntie, your mom, online, something. Somebody. This is a very intelligent person. You won't go wrong when the Queen of Swords give you instruction or give you advice. She's very much like Saturn to me. Very honest and truthful. She's really good at using her head, her intelligence, whether it's a male or female. And now that decision is going to be made. You're going to be looking at the facts. You are in total contemplation this week. Okay? And it may simply be about this position, this company that's kind of got you in your emotions. You feel like you're being, I feel like you're being watched and, surveillance, even because I did get the Hermit card back up under there. There's a lot of that going on. Your outcome is the Three of Stalks, and that's you continually watching what you put in. Look at that. You plowing and tilling, sowing seeds. You're going to be looking back to see what has come up. Okay? You're going to be checking on your growth. Now, this could be management as well, talking to you about your growth. Your strengths, your weaknesses, where you have grown, where you need to grow at. But you're definitely going to be concerned about the progress of this, whatever you are investing in. And it's growing. It's slow. Didn't I say that in the beginning? It's slow. It's Saturn. If it's Saturn, it's going to be slow. I'm sorry. You're going to have patience. And I know I should be the last one to just really push that in your face. But this is going to require some patience. But it's growing. It's just growing slowly, gradually. Gradual growth. And you can see it. And just continue to nurture it, whatever it is. Okay? Your career, you know, your ideas. Because this is all about something coming back to you. Right? We're dealing with Saturn. We're dealing with the plow. You sow, I want something back. In the past, you've sown something. Something's come up. And it was hard. And you wasn't even sure. You didn't even know. Some of you didn't even know if you wanted to do this. You wasn't even sure. You didn't even know if you was doing the right thing, some of you. But there's some growth here in the outcome. Undeniable. You may not be where you want to be, but you're not where you was, okay? Let's see what we some of the, again, another common card. We have the crow here, okay? Somebody may have to eat crow. I don't know, especially when we're talking about whoever that is following up behind you, like they trying to tell tales, okay? And there may be a gift in that, okay? A gift in being patient, you know? Remember, we deal with obstructions here, so you will be obstructed this week in different ways. You know, like you ain't gonna be able to go on. Maybe you'll be interrupted by management on and off throughout the day. That's an obstruction. But it leads to something about your growth, your strengths, your weaknesses, things that'll make you better. You know, that is Saturn energy, the obstruction. Okay? But just hold on. Just hold on. Let's see what your underlining words are. You have the Knight, which deals with, okay, the Knight. I don't know what kind of knight this is, but it deals with delivery and a bit more like salvation. You know, like your knight in shiny armor. You have flight. Maybe taking a flight somewhere because we're dealing with arrangements, schedules. Okay. Some of you may even have an invitation. It's just, I don't know. Maybe you flying somewhere that has to do with your job. Height. Trying to climb the heights here. Bright. Okay. Talking about the queen here. Bite. Okay. Got to bite through it. Got to think about others around you. Fight. Light. Quite. Might. Kite. Kite is symbolic for destiny. White. Who's right. Slight. Tight, dealing with money, and fright, being afraid. Underlining words. You can rewind this video if you didn't get all of that. Okay? And let's get your spiritual vibe oracle message. All right. Let's reiterate supporting the temple with your likes, okay, and your comments, okay? Let's do that now. It doesn't cost a thing. Okay? Let's see what's going on with the spiritual vibe oracle message for this week's working Monday, honey, for the survivors. I'm a survivor. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna work harder. I'm gonna be stronger. I'm gonna work harder. That's what that looks like in these cards. So you may need to look up those words by Beyonce, Survivor. You ain't even worth the bullet. Oh my God, somebody ain't worth the bullet this week. I guess you'd rather turn it on yourself. You ain't even worth the bullet. You ain't worth me losing my job. You ain't worth me going to jail. You ain't worth me losing no money. You ain't worth me giving you my wisdom. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what it is when it comes to you and whoever this is, but you will, if it pertains to you, right? Let's go ahead and get you a chakra gemstone. She says chakra. All right, chakra. Chakra gold status. All right now. There you go. And you have the sixth chakra this week, third eye, okay? Acknowledge spirit. I trust in a higher source and I acknowledge my direct connection with it. In the stillness, I listen for the wisdom inside and I am open to the spirituality that is within and all around me. I know that love is the creative force. I meditate and welcome mystical truths. I am open to seeking guidance in my spiritual quest from a spiritual teacher, master, or guru. Wow. You're going to have to be thinking. You're going to be thinking this week. So somebody may come into your life and give you some type of, give you a way to think about something. That's the guidance here. How to think about it. Okay, let's get you an angel message. Angel message. Angel of purpose. Didn't I tell you? Can't make this shit up. I cooperate joyfully with the purpose of my life. When we have a purpose, our soul's work is accomplished in the best way possible through our bodies and personalities. A clear purpose gives no room for doubt because we identify immediately with all that leads us towards our goal. We become aware of all that would turn us away from it. The flow of energies in our lives is immense when a clear purpose is always present. Do you know what your purpose in life? That's how they say it. Do you know what is your purpose in life? Do you know this about your purpose this week? At the end of it, because that's what you thinking about here. That's why you in this plow. You sowing seeds. You trying to get something off the ground. You watching it. You not quite where you want to be, but you're on the path, if I can say that. And I'm going to leave it on that note. Survivors, thank you so much for tuning in to the Tarot Temple once again for work, money, and romantic guidance. You know I can't wait to bring you another one. But in the meantime, remember to walk by faith and the third eye sight. Until next week, Hotep, which means peace